Most people think retirement is just about saving enough money, but the truth is, if you skip even one of these 10 crucial steps, your golden years could turn into a financial nightmare. Before you retire, ask yourself, are you really ready? Or just hoping for the best? 1. Assess your personal savings. Before you can plan for the future, you need to know exactly where you stand right now. That's the first rule of smart retirement planning. A lot of people guess or assume they've saved enough. But assumptions don't pay the bills. You need to sit down and calculate your total savings. That means everything: your IRA, savings accounts, investment portfolios, pensions. Every dollar counts. Add up all your assets, then subtract any debts or liabilities. What you're left with is your net worth, your real retirement starting point. Don't forget to check if your savings are in tax-deferred accounts, like a traditional IRA, or after-tax accounts, like a Roth. It makes a difference in how much you'll actually keep. Use online retirement calculators to estimate how long your money will last. Many experts recommend saving enough to replace 70 to 80% of your pre-retirement income each year. And with people living longer, your savings may need to stretch for 25 to 30 years or more. This isn't about guessing. It's about having a clear, honest picture of your finances, so you can plan with confidence, not fear. 2. Map out a detailed retirement budget. If you don't know how much you'll spend in retirement, how can you be sure you've saved enough? That's the mistake too many people make. They save for retirement, but never plan how they'll actually use that money. A detailed retirement budget is your blueprint. It shows you exactly where your money will go and helps you avoid running out too soon. Start by listing your monthly essentials: housing, food, utilities, insurance, and healthcare. Then factor in extras like travel, hobbies, and dining out. Don't forget to include big one-time costs like home repairs or medical bills. And yes, inflation matters. What costs $3,000 a month today could be $4,000 in 10 years. Also, your spending won't stay the same throughout retirement. Many people spend more in the first few years, then slow down later. Planning for those phases can help you stretch your savings smartly. With a solid budget, you're not just guessing, you're in control. And that peace of mind, it's priceless. 3. Eliminate high-interest debt. Retiring with debt is like running a marathon with a backpack full of bricks. High-interest debt, especially from credit cards or personal loans, can eat away at your retirement savings faster than you think. Once you're living on a fixed income, every dollar matters, and paying 18 to 25% interest, that's money you can't afford to waste. Start by listing all your debts and focus first on the ones with the highest interest rates. Use the avalanche method. Pay off the most expensive debt first while making minimum payments on the rest. Or try the snowball method if you need quick wins to stay motivated. If you're overwhelmed, consider debt consolidation or refinancing options while you're still working. They may be harder to get after you retire. The goal is simple. Free up your future cash flow so more of your money goes toward living, not owing. Retirement should feel light, not weighed down by old bills. Get rid of that debt now and give your future self some breathing room. 4. Develop a smart social security strategy. Social security could be your biggest source of income, so don't take it lightly. Many people claim benefits at 62 just because they can, but that decision could shrink your monthly check by up to 30% for life. Waiting until full retirement age, 66 or 67, gets you 100% of your benefit. And if you hold off until 70, it can grow by 8% per year, a guaranteed increase that adds up fast, especially if you live into your 80s or beyond. Married, widowed, or divorced, you might qualify for spousal or survivor benefits, and the rules can work in your favor if planned right. Use official calculators or talk to a pro before you claim. One smart move here can mean tens of thousands more over the course of retirement. 5. Understand Medicare before it bites you. You can't enjoy retirement if your healthcare costs are draining your savings. Medicare kicks in at age 65, but it's not a one-size-fits-all solution, and it's definitely not free. You've got Part A for hospital stays, Part B for doctor visits, Part D for prescriptions, and optional Medigap or Advantage plans to help with what Medicare doesn't cover. But here's the catch. Medicare doesn't pay for dental, vision, hearing aids, or long-term care. And if you miss your enrollment window, you could face lifetime late penalties and higher premiums. The average retiree spends over $300,000 on healthcare in retirement, so planning ahead is critical. Compare your plan options, estimate your out-of-pocket costs, and make sure you build healthcare into your retirement budget from day one. Because good health isn't just peace of mind, it's financial protection. 6. Adjust your investment risk. The closer you get to retirement, the less room you have for risky moves. When you're young, your portfolio can afford to ride out market ups and downs, but in retirement, protecting what you've built becomes the priority. A big loss early on could take years to recover, and you may not have that kind of time. Now's the time to shift from high-risk growth to a more stable mix. Think bonds, dividend-paying stocks, and income-focused investments. Keep some growth to fight inflation, but avoid putting all your eggs in risky baskets. Review your portfolio yearly and rebalance if needed. Your retirement money should grow, but more importantly, it should last. 7. Consolidate financial accounts. Managing money in retirement shouldn't feel like juggling blindfolded. Over the years, you might have collected several 401ks, IRAs, savings accounts, and investment platforms. But having your money scattered across too many places makes it harder to track, easier to forget, and more complicated when it's time to withdraw. Consolidating your accounts brings everything under one roof. It simplifies your taxes, lowers the risk of missed required minimum distributions, and helps you spot unnecessary fees. Plus, it's easier for you and your loved ones to manage if something happens to you. Make sure you're not paying duplicate fees across accounts. Roll old 401ks into an IRA. Move stray savings into one main bank and keep clear records of everything. A cleaner financial setup gives you more control, less stress, and smoother retirement planning. 8. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Retirement gives you more free time, but that doesn't mean it should come with free spending. Many retirees make the mistake of upgrading their lifestyle right when they should be protecting their savings. New cars, fancy vacations, constant dining out. It all seems harmless until the bills start adding up. Remember, your retirement savings need to last 20, 30, maybe even 40 years. If you increase your spending too fast, you risk running out of money later when it matters most. The solution? Create a flexible budget that covers essentials, allows for fun, but keeps spending in check. Watch out for small, recurring costs that sneak into your routine. Those can quietly drain your funds over time. Focus on value, not just luxury. Live well, but live smart. The goal isn't to spend more. It's to make your money last while still enjoying the life you've earned. 9. Plan how you'll spend your time. Retirement isn't just about quitting your job. It's about building a new life with purpose. Too many retirees prepare their finances but forget to plan their days. Without structure, it's easy to fall into boredom, isolation, or even regret. And that can quietly affect both your mental and physical health. So before you retire, ask yourself, what will a fulfilling day look like? Create a flexible routine that includes hobbies, movement, social connection, and maybe even part-time work or volunteering. Join a club, learn a new skill, or finally write that book you've been thinking about. The happiest retirees don't just stop working, they stay active, curious and connected. Retirement gives you time freedom. Use it to do things that matter to you. Because in this next chapter, your greatest wealth isn't money, it's meaning. 10. Coordinate with your partner. You're not retiring alone, so your plan shouldn't be solo either. If you're married or share finances with a partner, retirement needs to be a joint strategy. One of the biggest mistakes couples make is not talking about retirement timelines, goals and money until it's too late. Start with the basics. When does each of you want to retire? Will one keep working longer? How will that impact income, lifestyle or healthcare? Then go deeper. Discuss travel plans, relocation, part-time work, or even how you'll split daily responsibilities in retired life. Make sure your Social Security claiming strategies and healthcare coverage are coordinated to get the most value as a couple. Review beneficiary designations, estate plans, and long-term care plans together. When couples retire with a shared vision, they avoid surprises and enjoy a smoother, happier transition. Retirement isn't just about finances, it's about aligning your future with the person you'll share it with. Retirement is one of the biggest financial moves you'll ever make, and getting it right matters. These 10 steps are your roadmap to peace of mind and lasting security. If this helped, like the video, subscribe to Money on Point, and share it with someone planning to retire. Got questions? Drop them in the comments.